All right, welcome everyone with Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we're here for
JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, Part 6, Episode 14. Every time I say it, it just feels even better.
Yeah.
Part 6, yes.
But it ain't a croc. It's an alligator.
And Hermes, you know, she had a good plan, but couldn't have accounted for a stand user. And now, the Max dude, he is in the pipe. And, well, maybe, still, probably. But
Yeah, Sports Max.
Sports Max,
Illustrated.
indeed. Yeah. That's right. Except these animals are not illustrated. They're invisible,
They're
damn
invisible.
it.
Ah.
And so now we have to figure out a way to deal with that.
Yeah,
But-
I'm still hoping that there's some way in which they can potentially stop Sports Max from being able to use more of them by like destroying the taxidermies.
I
And
mean-
maybe that could be something that could end the fight early.
Having them face an alligator in Florida, I feel like anything that could possibly come after it, it's like, how do you... It'd all be downhill from there. Like, what? How could you build the
Stands
tension
can
even
float.
more?
You just punch the shit out of its spine and the
No,
alli-
right. But like after
I mean, it's
the-
animal cruelty, but you know,
No,
it's an
I know.
alligator, so
Yeah.
you know.
like what could possibly be a scarier animal and more fitting animal for them to have to deal with
In
after
Florida?
the alligator? Yeah.
A horsefly. Those fuckers are like this big.
Okay. Yeah. Sure.
Horseflies. Do you want to know how big they can get up to?
They too fucking big.
3 inches in length. Just length, my dude.
I'm just gonna.
Do you want to know what 3 inches
No.
is?
No.
That's about this much.
I'm just gonna. Okay. First off,
The
that's
distance between my eyes.
First off, please meme that. But second, I'm just going to pretend that is not a thing because I want to sleep at night. So
It's okay, just never
yeah.
go to Florida.
Well, exactly, but yeah.
But y'all, without further ado, let's get into this. Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
right. Oh shit. If
See
you
if
did
it could be a way
taxidermy
to
to make an invisible copy of Dio or whatever. Well, so you know what I said about what could possibly be more scary and fitting than an alligator? I didn't actually mean for you to one up it, Rocky. Like
boosh. All right, it's a nice temporary solution.
oh shit.
Oh,
nice
hell
spider web
yeah.
time. Let's
Oh
go.
my gosh. Let's go. But Jolyne, what if they go under it? Under it? Under it? Oh. It's gone. It's not making any noise either.
Right. Oh no!
Oh my god! Yeah, it's not
Okay.
it's not a physical thing. It's practically like a oh.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go!
No.
What?
Yes!
What? It's breaking the taxidermy!
Yeah. All right.
So maybe that has the law of stands
Of the
as
stands.
well.
Right.
That's
You
so
got
dope.
friends.
Just your friendly neighborhood healer here. Yeah. Yep. Yep. It's just typical stand shit. Yep. That's why it ate.
Oh
specifically.
shit. Yeah, he got out.
But how did he get out without us seeing him?
Every time it's said.
But he was showed the bone to him in the chapel,
Right.
so why does he need to find it?
Oh yeah, the lady from
The one
earlier.
earlier, yeah. This is how they're gonna tie in things to the first episode. She's the one that's gonna end up dead. And it's gonna put Jolyne in solitary. Yeah. Wait, what's going on? Oh shit! Wait, whoa! Is he also invisible?
Oh, maybe.
He's incorporeal. Yeah.
Oh shit.
Right, because he's thinking. He's not speaking out loud. So they're not hearing him.
Wait, maybe he did die in the... Maybe he did die in the pipe, and this is now his animated zombie thing from his stand.
Yeah, you're right. Wow. That's so cool. Well, you could say he's attained heaven now. He's free. He's died. He no longer has...
Oh my God. Not worried at all about the way he's moving.
Oh shit.
Oh.
Oh. From the way that he died?
Oh, yeah. Right, because his body is being affected, so it's affecting. Huh.
Oh!
Oh!
Oh! Well, that's how she died!
Okay. All right.
Yep. Yep, because he's a zombie, you know?
Right,
he
right.
has to feed.
Oh, God.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Well, okay.
We're getting some horror shit now.
Uh-huh.
I love it. This is literally the Kakyoin strat.
Yeah. Oh. Oh, no.
But he doesn't need those. No pain.
Keep beating the shit out of him. Oh, that's her corpse. Oh, damn. That's clever. Oh, no. Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
Yeah. They did say in the previous episode, a mausoleum.
Yeah. Oh, they're fucked.
This is the vengeance on the vengeance. Wow. Hermes is just gonna be like, hell no.
I'll do it myself.
Yeah.
He wouldn't run. Okay, I like it.
Oh, that's a pose.
Yeah. Hermes, you badass.
I'm pulling my own thread.
Yeah. Oh my god. She's not actually gonna die, right? Like... Come on! Come on!
That's him.
Nice!
Oh, fuck! Yeah,
He pulled the Dio strat.
And she can't hear any of this.
Nope. Oh!
Oh!
Ow!
Ow! Shit!
エルメスが待っていたのはこの瞬間だ。シールを剥がせば2つのものは1つに戻る。スポーツマックスがさっき噛みついて飲み込んだものもお前の位置は分かった。
Oh! Oh!
Oh, because
That's
he bit!
yeah!
He bit!
Holy shit! That's
Oh,
amazing!
that's so fucking cool! Yes! Chew on this. you
Yeah!
そしてこれも
This
Yeah.
one's for me. Oh, okay, yeah.
bitch. It's for both of us.
今お前にシールを貼ってお前の頭
Oh!
を2つにした。
Oh!
これを剥がせばお前も元に戻る。
Haha!
そして次のもグロリアの分だ。
Oh!
Yeah!
You're gonna come back again
Oh!
and again.
Cool, because she's holding the head in place so that. Yeah! Oh, that's so cool!
Oh, that's so good!
Yeah!
Oh!
Beautiful!
Yes! With the light coming in, clearing out the zombies. Oh, yes, yes. And we're dealing with souls and shit now, so. Yeah.
Yeah.
急いでくれ。ここを開けてくれ。早く。
Annihilated.
Okay.
Alright, she's gonna be fine.
Yep.
Gonna be fine. Wow.
Oh. Oh.
Oh. Ah, so then this
Right, so
carries
this
us
is back
back
to the beginning of the first
one.
episode. Okay.
Ah, I see. Okay. So
Right.
here we are.
あのディスクを読んで分かった。私が今ここでなすべきことが。
Oh shit. Wait. By reading the disc then.
Oh.
By reading the disc then, does she know Pucci now?
Maybe.
Alright.
Okay.
Hermes has
Yeah.
had her revenge.
Mm-hmm.
She's got justice for Gloria.
Mm-hmm.
And you should beat the ever-loving shit out of this guy.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Sportsmax is done, annihilated. Jolyne had to take the fall, and I think the reason for that is because the information that she gained on the disc having something to do with Pucci. Not just necessarily the stuff that he wants, but potentially a way in which she can be like, oh, I can probably figure out who it is that I'm dealing with in here that's
Right.
going after or still has my father's disc, but also
Oh,
the
right.
information that would
Right,
be
because
on the disc.
because Sportsmax might not have actually seen Pucci, but White Snake.
Right.
And then
Well, definitely,
Right.
White Snake would be on the disc.
Right, exactly.
100%.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So then you've got the lead to the chapel, right, which is very close to Pucci,
Yep.
but not necessarily Pucci himself.
Right.
So okay, cool. There's a lot of fun stuff that can happen there. And then maybe she seems to have some kind of angle that she can use the solitary confinement to,
Well,
This
is the crazy thing.
What?
She's probably going to have her moment of, you think I'm trapped in here with you? Oh,
Sure.
No, you're trapped in here with me.
Oh,
I
yeah.
have strings, bitch.
Yeah.
I can go to any one of your cells
Oh.
and fuck with you in any way I want.
No, yeah, that's probably why. Right, if she's in solitary confinement and there's like some tiny opening, then her range would be better because if it's in a place that has men and women in there, it would be in a different part of the prison.
Right.
And if it's in a different part of the prison, it might be closer to the chapel, right? Because the chapel would probably be a place where
Yep.
men and women would both go to the same place, right?
Right.
So then she could explore the chapel from within solitary confinement using strings.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or
cool.
or at the very least, just going from here to gaining info from all the other inmates that
Sure.
are in here, given that there's a possibility that the memories gave her a lead to someone in here as well. This is something where I'm very, very kind of glad that this two-parter was very much a a complete package here, and
Yes.
now we're setting kind of the next arc of the story here by having Jolyne be in this solitary area here, because the part has been really good at efficiently handling the fact that the squad can't be a squad. Like, you can't just have everyone
Be
hang out
together all the time.
You're in a prison.
Right.
You have to have the ladies in the ladies' prison, the guys in the guys' prison. You can have some, shenanigans happen, but then Jolyne's getting in trouble.
Right.
Jolyne's dealing with the consequences of that. So she's protecting Hermes by taking the fall for this here, so that they know, okay, we got someone. We don't have to keep looking for who did all this shit
Right,
here.
which also works kind of nicely because Hermes, even though FF would be able to patch her up, she still does actually need to heal. Right.
Yeah.
So okay, cool.
Right. So awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome.
The fights. The fight itself in all the ways that it went through different environments and had different escalations
and they
things
got
like
trapped.
that. Yeah, that was a wonderful way to keep the fight interesting and dynamic. Like the idea of, oh no, it did work, Hermes. You fucking killed him. No one would be able to survive getting crushed by a pipe and then drowned. That's not how that works, even if they have a stand. But because they have this very particular stand, they live on as a zombie, as an invisible zombie. Okay, cool. Yep. That's wonderful. That's a great way to make it even more difficult for them, because then they don't even know where he is.
What's terrifying about that? That means there's a possibility that the thing with Dio's bone could have actually worked,
because they avoided that. Thank goodness.
Yeah. Now the thing that's probably where this wouldn't have worked exactly is that it's a bone, so it doesn't have the ability to drink blood to regenerate from just a bone.
Although I will say, a Dio head killed Jonathan. So
yeah, but that's a thing that can theoretically.
No, I know, but no, right, but like, as far as potential body parts of Dio. Just because it's a single bone, don't underestimate it.
That's true. That's true.
Like, I fully believe that bone would have pulled some crazy shit, Like, so, okay, but we don't have to deal with that.
Yeah.
Awesome.
We don't have a bone to pick here.
Right. Exactly. Yeah. I mean, we do, but we need to get it, and, so far it's the...
Yeah, it's a boner...
Yeah.
Yeah. Whatever.
Right. Okay. So, now Jolyne's in solitary. I feel like unless we get like an arc of her like doing crazy shit in solitary.
Well, I think it'll be like 1 or 2 episodes.
Yeah, because we'll definitely see some of the stuff that she's up to. But there's just this part of me that is hopeful.
Yeah.
That maybe this will also be potentially an opportunity to explore some of the side characters from their own perspectives.
I think Emporio is a great example for that here, because Emporio might have a way to get to this area. Not necessarily close, but
that
could be the person that she teams up with next.
That definitely, I feel like, makes the most sense. What I was thinking is, what if we get an episode that's the day in the life of FF, as she's doing her whole like opposites philosophy and everything, because Hermes is recovering, right? Jolyne's in solitary, and then you just have FF with no one to babysit her, basically.
Koichi-kun. We're about to meet the main character, actually, of part 6 now.
And then FF just is unleashed on the prison with...
Isn't she already unleashed?
No, but like...
This poor prison has no idea what kind of monstrous best girl is wandering around.
But at the very least, Jolyne and Hermes were there to like make sure, like, sort of cover for her a little bit.
I see. That's not happening anymore.
Not happening anymore.
Hermes is just gonna be like just asleep, or just like bandaged up and stuff.
Some of the prison guards or inmates are just like, for some reason, ever since that Jolyne person got put in solitary, there's just been weird shit happening around the prison.
I'd be all for that. I'd be all about that. I particularly would rather have some more omniscient perspective stuff with Pucci. If we're gonna focus on a character that has no direct interactions with Jolyne because of Jolyne being in solitary, I feel like they're really wanting us to understand the motivations of Pucci, being that he's like, no, like Dio like made my faith real. Like, and I will not rest
And that
until
is-
I have figured out
Yep.
what it was that Dio understood about heaven and attaining it, or
Right.
or yeah.
And
yeah.
and that is one of the big benefits of having the Kira equivalent have been introduced so much earlier, and for him to have not gotten into direct conflict with the protagonists yet, is we can just have time to see what his world is like, what his life is like, how he's going to continue to go about pursuing his goal. You know, because there's only so much time he can continue looking through Jotaro's memories before he finds the notebook, right?
Well, that's the other thing. Just because he thinks that Jotaro
Read the
looked
notebook.
at the notebook, there's a possibility that he like finds the memory, and it was not a really important memory in Jotaro's mind. So
Sure,
it's all
he
fuzzy
forgot
and
about it,
shit.
or-
And Jotaro's like, yeah, I care
Or-
more about marine biology than any of that shit. you
Or
know?
he just finds the diary or whatever, the journal, and he's just like, well, you know,
He finds
he
the-
burns it without even reading it. You
Yeah,
know?
exactly. He finds the text that he did read, and it's just yes, 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 no, no,
Right.
no, yes, no, no, yes, no.
Today I had an orgy with like 5 bitches and it was great. You know,
Jotaro?
no,
Oh,
that
Dio.
Dio. Yeah. Right, because, you know, in part 3, like, there are all the parts where it's, like, all the ladies, like, draped over him and stuff, you know?
I would love that to be the reveal where it's that Dio is lying out of his ass. He's not, he never did this or anything like that. But it's something where he just did this kind of shit to gain followers. So he manipulated Pucci.
Right,
Pucci's
right.
faith is blind, you know, like a good, faithful believer. And he's going to be the reason why Dio is revived, returned, resurrected, or what have you. And then he's going to be like, what about you, Pucci?
Right.
Pucci's just like, ah! And
I don't even know who you are, but you told... What?
yeah,
No.
yeah, that would,
Get out of here. Yeah.
That would be great. But I think Pucci being the believer, his hopium must be rewarded. He has to have like some aspect of this world.
It is a very interesting...
even if he does see Dio again.
It is very interesting for villains to have this kind of conviction, because there's a lot of stuff that can come from that. And then the question is just what direction and flavor is it going to be for Pucci in particular?
Yeah, and then how do you have struggles within the context of him being the mysterious character that don't involve him being in direct confrontation with the protagonist?
Because so far he doesn't really have any conflict other than the times when his minions are in conflict with the protagonists.
well, and the part where she was taking the Star Platinum disc.
No, right,
That was
exactly.
something he would have probably really liked to have, you know.
Yeah. No, I imagine that if he did have some plan of like using the Dio bone or something to eventually try and like resurrect Dio or whatever,
And then he gives
Dio Star Platinum, you know, right? Like that. I imagine that's probably what his plan was, you know, because even if he gets Dio back, Dio wouldn't necessarily have powers. Like that could
It's
be
actually
funny.
a really interesting point, you know, just something to think about. The bone that he's got there, it's not Dio's. It can't be. Think about it. Dio's a vampire. When Dio was kicked into the light, he dissolved into nothing, into ash. But one of the things that was rather, well, I mean, this is just a really kooky JoJo kind of thing here. So bear with me for a second here. Dio was a head that onto Jonathan's body.
So
and
it's
the
a bone
only way
from-
a bone would survive
Is it's a bone
in
from
light
Dio's original?
is it's not Dio's body, it's Jonathan's body.
Oh, I thought you were going to say that it was a bone that survived all the way from the mansion fire way back when. When, like, from Dio's original body. Not from the Jonathan body that Dio, like, took over. You know?
Oh. Yeah. That's what it
And
would
that's
have
why,
to
like,
be
it's
then.
such a small piece, because it's like, that's all that's left kind of a thing, you know?
So Pucci found out about this guy when he was younger, way younger. And then he hears about this guy getting killed. He looks into Dio's history, goes back to England, finds a century-plus-old mansion.
Right,
That's
and
probably had stuff built over it.
digs
the
around.
shit out of there to look for a random corpse.
Okay.
You're kidding me. Like,
Well, hey, this is JoJo's.
Okay.
Weirder shit has happened, but yeah, I do think that's a bit far. But then if that's the case, yeah, is it just like the body didn't burn, because Dio did burn away in the sunlight, right?
Yeah,
like
yeah,
that's
yeah.
how.
They literally, in Egypt, waited until the sun came up. They double tapped him so hard.
Right.
They're like, kick into sunlight and
Right.
and it was literally like an epic double tap.
Yeah, so-
there was nothing left of Dio.
So where the fuck did that bone?
Where the
come
fuck
from?
did that bone come
Maybe
from?
maybe like, okay, if Dio has regeneration, theoretically it could be a part of him that got cut off that grew back later, but that other part was somewhere else.
Okay, here's a possibility. Dio already attained heaven. Bear with me on this. If you're going to have souls and spirits, and you're gonna, Araki's like, I'm setting up my world building for like 5 more parts of JoJo's,
Right, exactly.
You know,
Yeah.
having this in here kind of ties in some things with potentially the arrows, the way in which the
Okay.
souls kind of come out.
Maybe the
of
requiems
bodies
that
and
were
stuff
introduced in the
Yeah,
previous
the
part.
requiems. There's a whole bunch of things that this could loosely tie into. Loosely.
Okay.
But what is heaven but some kind of extraplanar dimension of sorts where there might be just another type of being or what have you, or just ascended
Places
humans.
where the spirits go when they're
Yeah, exactly, exactly.
Spirits and stands very close connected, so
Right. There's no mirror dimension, but there is a heaven dimension. So, what if then Dio in there, because Dio was pure, he was perfect.
oh definitely, yeah.
Who's God, clearly, is actually like he's also like a ghost, like, come on, Pucci, come on, do it. I'm not wanting you to come to heaven to attain it for you. You need to do that so that
bring me
I
back.
can come back, you know?
Right. I mean,
fucker, I want to have pleasures and I want to go back to Earth and
I do love the idea.
feel my fucking dick again. you
Right,
know?
I do love the idea of Dio coming back.
Like,
right?
and he's pulling shit to guide Pucci to.
Yes. Like this does feel like a very different kind of like Diary of Tom Riddle kind of situation potentially, where it's like, although Pucci knows Dio and all that stuff, but like
because it's like an artifact kind
right,
of thing.
yeah, exactly. Some element of Dio that's left behind that can maybe be used
Sure.
as a point for that.
It's not speaking though. It's
Right.
not like got a dangerous aura around
but
it.
I will
It
say,
didn't have menacing text come up
Right.
when the bone showed up.
if you want to have a partial Dio and you figure out a way to give Dio a new body so that he's kind of back, sort of, but then he doesn't have a stand, so you give him a different stand from Pucci, and that's how you can have another battle with Dio and yet revamp his powers so that it's still a technically satisfying and like, new inventive thing.
So would Pucci merge with Dio's soul? Because I think that would be probably something that he would almost like want, right?
Maybe.
If Dio doesn't have a body, he would probably offer his own.
Well, I was thinking like if he gets another stand somehow that can then be used to turn the bone into like a proper body, like it regrows something.
Yeah, but that was why I think they showcased the bone here. This was one of his attempts of like, I've got lots of irons in the fire.
Right, exactly.
I obviously really want to figure out this heaven shit, but I'm also flush with stands to kind of do
Right.
shenanigans with. And there's something that might involve some kind of resurrection, something
Taxidermy,
like that.
invisible
Maybe,
zombie stuff.
I
Maybe
don't-
maybe
he
that
probably
could work.
doesn't know exactly what the stands do before he like shakunk, and he's like,
Right.
yeah, that's not exactly what I thought it would be, but
Throw
okay.
them in a body and fucking mash them all together.
Mash them
Yeah.
all together.
Yeah.
So, all right, cool. Hermes.
Yep.
Cry with Jolyne once Jolene's out of this whole thing. But for now, FF will snuggle, hug you awkwardly, probably, to keep you alive.
Exactly. Yep.
Yes.
Yeah.
But, all
okay.
right, y'all, thank you
Wonderful
so much
episode.
for watching this episode's reaction and discussion. If you want to see the next episode's reaction and discussion right now, though, go check out the link in the description below for our Patreon. You can get an early access there. You can watch full-length timer reactions there, and all this comes with Discord access, so you can chat with us in the community there about this show, about anime in general, and also be sure to check out our Twitch channel.
We stream every weekday. The info's in the description.
Yeah, so if any of that interests you, we'll see you there. But until then, we're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb,
I'm Jacob.
and we'll see you all
Next time.